All right, this is part 3 of graphing f of x equals ax squared plus bx plus c. All right, this is the last example, example 5. A group of friends is launching water balloons. The function f of x represents the height in feet of the water balloon t seconds after it is launched. The height of the second water balloon t seconds after it is launched is shown in the graph. Which water balloon reaches a greater height? So what we're doing is looking for the vertex. That's going to be the y value of our vertex more specifically. So I want to make sure I find the y value for the first function and for the second function of the vertex. All right, so let's, instead of having an equation and a graph, let's graph the first equation and then we can compare the two graphs. Be easier to compare when they're in the same form. So negative 16x squared plus 80x plus 5. All right, so here it's x, t, theta, n. All of these represent your unknown variable. Okay, so that's our independent variable. So that is just replacing x with t. So still the same function. All right, then when I hit graph, it's going to graph my function here, and I need to know what that highest point is. So since I don't know what that highest point is, I can hit trace and see it's got the little cursor there that says 1.5 and 89. I can trace it till it gets to about that highest point, 104.3, 104.6, 8496, 104.999, and then 104.94 starts going down again. So we can see that this is about the highest point. Visually, you can see that that does look like the maximum value there. All right, so at x is 2.5, y is about 105. So we can say for the first function, the maximum height is about 105. For the second function, we can see that this is 50, so it's 25, 50, 75, 100, 125. So it's just above 125. So this one's 105, and this one's just above 125. So it says, which water balloon reaches a greater height? Okay. Looking at the two graphs, you can say that the second balloon definitely reached a greater height, probably around 20 feet or so higher than the first water balloon.